Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's Dangerous to Go Alone, season number 38, round 4 of the preliminary Swiss rounds. If you're just joining us, I'm Kater, and I'm joined today by DJam.
Hi. Something happened here. I can tell you now.
Oh no.
Classic Cup. I feel like they have 4 members, not 3.
They do.
Something
the member missing
happened
from their
here.
roster there is Splat Attack. Or Splatack.
Oh no. I know, they dropped and then something happened.
Oh no. Do they have a sub?
Yes.
That's not a very sure yes.
Yes. Kit Kat.
Oh,
Just
yes, Kit
replacing
Kat.
them.
Oh, I know that person. Okay, cool.
I also know the food.
The food is good.
Person. I actually don't like the food because I don't like chocolate.
Oh,
So I know of the food. I don't like.
you know of it.
I don't know of the person, but I can't say if I know them or not.
Well, that is that. We are watching Classic Cup versus Malicious Motorcycle, and our first match of the round is going to be Wahoo Zones. We all love Wahoo Zones, don't we? No?
It's.
I just like it for the memes.
I think that says what I think about it.
I like it for the memes, the Wahoo Zones memes.
Yeah, I think for off the dial, our meme is Wahoo Town Control. I don't know why. We have emoji for that in the Discord. I can't remember why. It was so long ago.
I think it's the
we had a
Splatoon 2
1v1
Wahoo
tournament
Zones.
on that for a while. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about this.
I do
It's probably
love
more-
the weapon pool of Hydra Heavy and Paintbrush.
They just coincide, you know? You have your really, really long range, which is going to provide so much pain. You're going to provide your slightly less, but still really long range, which provide pain. And then you have the actual pain.
Ah, I see. So it's like, when you want to give yourself a break from charging up the splatling charges, you go and you spam brush instead.
Well, the paintbrush still has a bit of wind up. So I can see how Tie Attack have gone from using this very much splatling weapon to then going a ink brush, which is very unlike splatlings, but still providing that bit of
Yeah, no, I think it's fair. I just think it's a funny couple of weapons to have in your weapon pool. If we're gonna be bringing out, that is a pro, but for the life of me, is that the Z+F brand logo? I can't tell. It might not even be a pro, I could be wrong. It's so hard to identify weapons when I'm so used to Splatoon 2. We have this heavy, that is... Ah, thank you. And that is very fast, too, down on the side of Classic Cup. The triple strike is going to come out, take out that Inkjet player on the side of Malicious Motorcycle, but they're going to be able to take back the zone. Or no, I think I have gotten the teams mixed up a little bit there. Yeah, but we have Classic Cup is going to bring out those specials, the Tri-Strike, the Wavebreaker, and the Zuka. All 3 of those together are going to bring back their control of the zone, but unfortunately they do lose their splatter shot. Gonna make this a little bit more difficult for them. They lose their heavy as well, so no more range on their side. And the Tri-Strikes are coming out again, so right now this is kind of just a tug of war on the zone of sorts here, as both of these teams are just taking each other out as fast as possible.
Indeed, and Ravioli there just backing out of there at that part of it really allowed them to still stay alive here and keep that control in their favor. Great decision for them to back out there. And now Kit Kat here does have the Inkjet. They are going to try and look to find some players. They do try and spot out the heavy, but they aren't able to get it. Jumping back through the Tri-Strikes could have provided a bit of a view there. And now Tie Attack looking to find some players, but 3 players go down on the Classic Club and make that a soft wipe there as Malicious Motorcycle take control of the zone, giving a 19-point penalty.
There's the pole in the middle of the zone because Of course there's the pole in the middle of the zone. Every time I see that, I'm like, why is that there? I'm not used to it being there. But we got the Inkjet coming out here. Does get a pick. 3 down on the side of Malicious Motorcycle. The try here being the only one left does pop, and Inkjet unfortunately gets taken out there. And these zone timers, the scores have actually stayed very close throughout this entire time. Classy Cup is going to now pull ahead as they don't have any penalty to work through anymore. Going to get it to 50 and counting. We have the Wave Breaker directly on the zone, and all of these specials getting thrown out there. We have the Crab, we got the Tri-Strike as well, but the zone does not flip, and that Inkjet is going to be able to get a lot of space here. You can see TIE Attack getting pushed back a little bit there, forced to try a little bit of an alternative route, and they are trying to go up from around, but they have been spotted. The tries are going at it versus the Slosher, and we are actually in the single digits right now, so doing their best to take back that zone. The colors keep switching, and so I'm not sure if I'm correct.
This is correct. This is correct.
Okay, yes, it is. Okay, cool.
And now, here we see the end up just trying to sneak out, just trying to provide some opportunities. They did get that tactical out for the rest of the team, but now Malicious Motorcycle can head back into the zone. Does send it into neutral, but with no one there to defend the zone, Malicious Motorcycle might take control, but going 2 players down. Classy Cup providing an excellent defense there, even if they're not on the zone, just stopping the players from even being able to turf the zone, because if you're not alive, you can't send out any ink.
Malkin there, and doing their best. Again, now they are the ones to take it very close to the single digits. 13 is where the zone is going to stall out, though. That is a full wipe on the side of Classy Cup. So Malicious Motorcycle has sitting very nicely there, eating for their penalty right now. We've got a little bit over a minute left in this, and so it could go either way. But we have this Inkjet ready, not Inkjet, sorry, Inkzuka ready to go. The Tri-Strike going to misplace them. They're still able to get one pick, but they go down themselves. That mine on the zone going off, but Classy Cup's going to be able to take that zone. They have a 50-point penalty to work through, but getting those picks is crucial to work through it. We've got the Inkjet coming out, gets a pick, maybe even 2 there, and very nice. That is a pseudo wipe right there. The zone, the penalty is just under 25 right now, so Malicious Motorcycle basically has 1 shot to come back, maybe 2 if they have the Tactical, and it's going to be really difficult when you have the T-Tech right here, and the shot trying to get, but they get taken out by the Slosher, and that control is remaining in the hands of Malicious Motorcycle. Maybe not remaining. I don't know. Everything is like going out of my head right now, but it is down to the wire right here.
Indeed, with LDE active on both sides now. Both teams have a lot of ways to move around, especially when they get those tactical buffs going. Ravioli here with the Slosher just trying to push out any member, and that's what a Slosher can be really great at, getting over those ledges as zone is about to flip, but not in time.
Ow. The zone flips, causing many a Splat Zones match to end like this. And with the scores 93 to 87, Malicious Motorcycle is going to take that first game.
Definitely a good way for them to start off this set. The motorcycles start dancing around that cup as they head
yes,
to
indeed.
the first place victory.
For our second match, we are going to go to Mako Tower. So back to Makomart. Now we're on tower control. Again, pretty well known by the community. Again, like what else do I say that hasn't already been said about this map, huh?
Indeed. Now, going from what we saw in that previous game, I'm definitely expecting Ravioli to bring back that Slosher, maybe even come back with the Tri-Slosher. Getting a little bit of a replay back from that first match. A bit of a flank there, just allowing their Yonbon just trying to get those picks going, and it really just staying on control of the zone just really allowed them to get that counter push going and just stop them from going any way further on that.
Absolutely. I am fully expecting to see these Sloshers come back. Again, Tri works very well. So does the regular Slosher. I wasn't surprised to see it on Wahoo World because you could see the longer range really helped it when it was trying to take out people that were you know, you can go around the back and climb up these spinning walls, and Slosher's longer range allows you to reach all the way to the top.
Absolutely, and especially the Makomart, there are so many spots where you can just leverage the sloshes to your full advantage.
Yeah, it works out really well. Well, again, Mako Tower. Not entirely sure what I could say that hasn't already been said before, but it's a good map mode, and from the kind of tug-of-war style that we've been seeing, tower control does really lend itself to that, especially since I feel like I'm going to see this tower reset back to mid a lot in this match.
It's a common thing to see here. And we see, oh, Tie Attack gonna bring out the Hydra there. And yep, that switch on to the Tri-Slasher on both sides. Not only Ravioli, but Kit Kat also bringing that. You see that grab return from both sides there. Gonna provide that bit of counterplay between two. And a very, very early tactical coming out from Emilo.
Oh my goodness, not even, that was what, 15 seconds and we already got the the tacticaler coming out. Okay, let's see. I think I'm trying to familiarize myself with the colors. I think that is classic up in the purple there. We love to see the Hydra, but the heavy in this case is going to be the Splatling coming out on top, a little bit more of mobility and charge time helping that out. That is the main difference between these two. We got the Crab coming out as well, and that the tower not quite moving far before it gets stalled out again. This is the initial, again, tug of war, both teams just trying to get a grip on this tower.
Indeed, and oh, what a skirmish there. Players going down all around, and now 2 players do go down. Make that 3 players go down on the Malicious motorcycles, and now that's really going to allow Classic Up to get a bit of counter push going, to get some control, and see what they can do here.
Yes, absolutely. They're going to head up on this first checkpoint here, getting through this, the first checkpoint. I mean, getting through this one, since the checkpoint placements have changed a little bit since the Splatoon 2, getting through this one is a little bit more of a hassle than it used to be, but it definitely can fall relatively quickly, as it is doing right here. We got the tactical, we got the Booyah Bomb, everything right now. Jason does go down to that, and Eden gonna take out another nice picks on there, and that is 3 down on the side of Malicious motorcycle, and that means that Classic Cup is going to be, or not.
Well, they head into the tower, but just no one on that tower is just going to be able to clear that checkpoint. Just trying to find opportunities and just jump on and just try to dance around Ink. Barely staying alive, but does go down there too. Emilo there, not able to clear through that checkpoint, but they do still have the lead. Another tactical are going to come out there from Emilo, just picking that up even before they get splattered there, that quick respawn. But another death. Yuma gets them in revenge there, and now they're going to try and find them. They're going to try and find any opportunity to provide a pathway there. Going to get that Crab charged up, but the Booyah Bomb is going to provide them a bit of a turf. Of cover there. All Tie Attack getting that splat onto Yuma's grab there. Gonna shut that down. And the Inkjet as well. It's just so much turf going around that no one really taking proper advantage of the amount of control that either team has.
Yeah, now that Tie Attack is able to get set up on that tower, oh, you can see how much control they have over that left side there. The Booyah Bomb's going to go out as well, meaning that they can avoid the wrath of the Tri-Slosher for a little bit, just for now, though. The Ravioli? What? Ravioli doesn't quite have enough range to reach that tower. We have another pick, though. Chucks is going to stay on that tower. We are getting all the way down on the side of... God, these colors are throwing me off so much. I'm so sorry. And we get that all the way down to 17, but Ravioli there with the double, taking that to a wipeout. And so push goes far, but not quite far enough for the KO. Stopping just shy of that third check.
Definitely a great way to stop that push then and there. So now it gives the motorcycles the opportunity to get that counter push going. And there we go. There's the wave breaker there. Gonna try and spot out any opponents, get that a bit of damage. They do clear that first checkpoint, but they've got a long way to go if they want to take back the lead.
Yeah, long way to go in just a little bit less than 1 minute. They're going to have to keep these picks coming. We have the Tacticooler coming out now from Malicious Motorcycle, and they are going. I think they might have heard what they said because they are already heading up on this second checkpoint here. Jason with the Wave Breaker and a little bit of mobility. I was going to say I hope it affords them here, but unfortunately they do get taken out. Kit on the side, a little bit distracted, and Ravioli taking full advantage of this Inkjet. Not quite able to get the pick though, and that tower is retaken by Classic Cup. Malicious Motorcycle though is doing everything they can. They have that the mid presence. They were not all taken out. Ravioli is still poking at that tower a little bit.
And a great final Inkjet pick out there. And now they're trying to head. This is the final push that they have the opportunity for. And now with Dane taking care of that Yompon. Oh, the Booyah Bomb. 3 players and then just getting the wipeout right at the end of the game is just gonna solidify that lead for Classy Cup.
So that Booyah Bomb was thrown on the tower just that is a 1 point difference is what I'm trying to say here. And if that Booyah had been thrown just a little bit later, that lead would have flipped.
Like, yeah, you can't get much closer than that. Just getting in by the skin of your teeth. Like, that's not just on yourself there. That's on your entire team because everyone is mashing to get that Booyah Bomb out there. That is the entire thing. And there's that soft wave coming out from Eden. Oh, excuse me, something got caught in my throat there.
Yes, and here is the end of our match here. You can see Malicious Motorcycle doing everything they can. All 3 players around here, and you can see there is Tie Attack with that single Booyah Bomb, 17-18 on those points.
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
Neither did I until I saw the final score. No wonder they were so eager to get that Booyah Bomb out.
You would be if you literally the entire game on a single point, like, yeah. I would be stressed on that.
Yeah, single point games are just so tense, and sometimes I'm kind of shocked at how common they are. Whether you have, the Splat Zone getting taken at just 1 point, or Rainmaker deaths 1 point before KO. It's just insane.
Indeed. Now, having a look at the bracket, I might be getting my math wrong here, but I do believe the winner of this game could be moving on to finals.
We'll take a look at that soon. We are 1-1 here, and this is our last map. We are going to go back to Inkblot, and it's Rainmaker this time. Inkblot, Rainmaker, everybody. Jason is going to bring out the Eve. That's the tri-stringer. I really hope it is, because I can't tell. I cannot for the life of me tell that apart. Tie Attack.
That is a tri-stringer.
Okay, cool. Tie Attack making a decision to stick to the Hydra here. A little bit interesting because Hydra, of course, a little bit slower of these Splatlings, but you get a lot of range, a lot of area control, and a lot of power from it, so I think that is a fair trade-off for them. And then we've got the tries, we've got the regular slosher, all of the stuff that we've seen from these 2 teams before. We have the Rainmaker already going to that first checkpoint, or almost breaking through that first checkpoint. Not quite. Oh, the 3 down, the wipeout, and Kit Kat saying this way, everybody, as they are going to try and bring Classy Cup all the way to that checkpoint again. We got the Crab Tank coming out, we got the Inkjet coming out, and that is going to be a smooth first checkpoint break for Classy Cup. And already we've got big pushes from both of these teams. That Rainmaker looks like it's trying to continue, but Yuma here has other plans for it. They do get taken out though.
Indeed, with 3 players looking to splat you down is definitely not exactly the easiest thing. But here we go, getting some very decent points on the board, but gets taken out by the tri-stringer there. And now they're just going to try and find any opportunities to try and get that defense up. And we're going to see that the kill whale is going to do that little bit of assisting damage onto them. And it's going to stop it once again, right in a crash. But the Classic Cup, they're still not cleared. They're still there. They're still providing a menace. But the Rainmaker, they picked it up. And they're going to the checkpoint and cleared it. What a great sneak and strike coming out from Malicious Motorcycle.
Yes, great indeed. We got a trade there. The Rainmaker picked up, immediately gets taken out. Nice cleanup right there. That's 2 down there on the side of...
Oh, wait, they've got the Rainmaker. They got the lead.
Hey.
Who took that?
What? Hello? Okay,
the thievery we're seeing here.
I do not know who took it for the life of me. I was too busy trying to figure out, like, you know, who's up, who's down. But Malicious Motorcycle just grabbed that and ran with it. I really hope we get to see it in the replay because I want to look back at that again. And now we're again in another one of these situations where the points are really close. 5 points apart, 33-38 right now. We got half the match left. And right now, Classic Cup is 2 down and waiting for their members to come back. HitCat down on that tri-slash are going to make things a lot more difficult. As you can see, all of the presence now that is afforded. But
Yonbon trying to find some picks, trying to find some splats, and now they're moving up towards that. Rainmaker gets picked up, and now Classic Cup, they're looking to push that lead even further, but they do get taken out by the tri-strikes here. 3 players down on the Classic Cup is going to end that push right then and there, and Malicious Motorcycle, they need to get a lot of turf here if they want to get this lead back into a bit of control for them.
Yeah, they are far back into their own base right now. They've made the choice to drop it again. Like you said, it is just so much more difficult. KitKat is just going to use this Inkjet, getting a nice pick there, and just painting up. Looking for a second, there was nobody there, but now they have this basically entirely painted path to the Rainmaker. They've got that Booyah as well, clearing out all of that turf, and the Crab Tank. KitKat over here on the top, taking full advantage of that the Tri-Slosher's capabilities. Oh, yes, and that is 3 down there. So the Rainmaker is just going to... Oh, that is a wipeout. So now there is just Chug over here going down to the Rainmaker pop, and I think that is it for that push, but taking it all the way to 17 elevates that bar even higher, and when you have less than a minute left to get all the way from your base to the other team's base, that is difficult. That is a tall order for Malicious Motorcycle.
Something I want to point out that even though Malicious Motorcycle got wiped out against Classic Cup, just to the fact that they had that tactical allowed them to quickly gain back, and that could have been devastating if they didn't have that tactical there to get them that revive so quickly.
God, we love tactical on this stream, I guess. It's just saved these teams. We've seen a lot of it. And so we are down to the last 20 seconds of this set. Malicious Motorcycle doing everything they can to bring this Rainmaker up, but they've only got 12 seconds left on it, and Classic Cup just sitting there doing their defense. That is it. The Slosher is the only one remaining, and they've popped their own special, trying to save themselves. They have the Rainmaker, but the Crab says absolutely not, and that is our set.
Wow, what a great way to end off that game as Classic Cup takes the set 2-1.
Okay, now can we see that Rainmaker pick? I want to see it now.
you need to have a little bit of patience. The replays, they're not instant. Oh,
but they're very close. Well, this is our very beginning of the match here, and let's see. Yeah, there's our almost taking the checkpoint, but not quite, and immediately into a wipeout. And okay.
Oh, here's the second where they get the checkpoint, they get the thing, and now they're just able to just constantly keep that ramp again. There we go. There's the first sneaky. There's the first sneaky. It's just constant sneak attack, and now Yonbon avoiding that Splat, or I don't think he got clipped. I think he might have missed out there.
Ah, man. Oh well, I'll just watch the VOD and see what happens.
But here we go. Now, we get to see I believe this might be the wipeout moment. Yeah, there we go. There's the wipeout, and just being able to quickly come back in. Here we go, and see that they were able to get that back and remain controlled. That could have been extremely devastating there for the motorcycles.
I think this is it though, right? Because there it is. The Rainmaker.
Oh no, it is there. It is there.
Yeah, got, and they just ran straight for it, and it ended up working. So yeah, somebody was just able to take it and make a straight shot towards the goal, and that is.
You can't even tell who did it.
Yeah.
It was that sneaky. It was so
that's
sneaky.
The beauty of
hidden from
Rainmaker.
us.
Yeah, you know when you confuse the omniscient spectators looking down from above on every move you make, that's when you know that your sneak was truly sneaky.
But well done to the Classy. Well, they have not reported their scores yet on the tournament, so I can't say if they'll be moving on to the Top Cut. But the Top Cut is what will be next. But that is going to be the end of our block for you this evening, for me this morning. But I'll still be lurking, doing tournament stuff as a TO. What I should be doing.
Yeah, I'm checking the standings right now, interestingly enough. So I don't think all the games have been reported, but right now Imperfect Impudence actually sitting in first with a Swiss score of 48, Abject Alibi in second, New Name third, Classy Cup in fourth. So right now it does look like they've boosted themselves to fourth, but we'll have to see. I think that's it. I think all of the games have been reported.
That's actually very interesting that Imperfect Impudence won against Abject Alibi. Take a note, Abject Alibi does have Synapse, a Div X player, so it's very interesting to see. I'm curious to see what that's going to pull out for us into the Top Cut, which will be very, very soon, and there might have to be a tiebreaker coming out. We might get to see a tiebreaker. Who knows?
Ooh.
But you'll get to find that out very soon. You're watching It's Dangerous. Actually, no. Before wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Kater, where can the lovely people find you?
Hey, people in the audience can find me on Twitter at Cater_, where I talk about the things I cast and I post art. What about you, DJM?
You can find me. Well, you can find me here off the dial. I'm always here. But you also if you want me, you can find me at DJM987 on Twitter or at DJM98 here on Twitch. But while we might be going, the tournament shall continue. It's Dangerous Go Alone Season 38 Top Cut will be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere.